Good morning, folks. Rodney here with Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends on this day, 7 December 2019, a day that will live in infamy, as quoted by President Roosevelt in 1941 on this day. Please remember those that gave their lives in that day, and say a prayer for those that are serving today. So, I am having a great weekend. For those that are serving, and got to get my chats out here. Do some house cleaning. Let's see. I see RC Funds Diversion. Jim Wallace, good morning. Brandon Rain, good morning, sir. How are you today? And hey, we got an Australian in here. But should I let him in? Yeah, it's Matt, so I guess I'll let him in. We got
it. Hang on, mate. I've got to echo you for some reason.
You what? Oh. Hey, Matt, if you're listening, I got me another monitor, so I had my normal YouTube stuff up on this other monitor, and I'm sitting here watching you go like this.
Yeah, I was putting my neck out, mate. Putting my neck out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to hurt yourself.
Oh, dude. I'm going to hurt myself if you go on any later. Let me tell you, you're what, half hour later this week? Oh, my God.
Yeah, Chris Hope and Roosevelt both flew this morning in our sunrise streams, and those that know me know I won't step on that. So, but anyway, so that's why it's a little later, and I guess I should, next time I'll try to send you an email, Matt. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, you're all right, mate. Yeah, that's why my time's changed by 10, 15 minutes. I'll wait till Osby's finished, Osby Drone.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Peter Carroll. Hey, did you get your red wine, mate? Yeah, boy.
Good morning, Peter Carroll.
Morning, Rodney. How are you today?
I'm doing good. I hope you're well.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad, thank you.
Good to hear. Hey, I want to say some hi to some people in the chat. Rick Halber, good morning. RC Funds Diversion, good morning. Night Train, good morning to you, sir. Mike B, a.k.a. the Drone Ranger. Good morning. Brandon Rain. Let's see. Did I say Crazy Cajun?
Crazy Cajun. RC Fund Diversions, Crazy Cajun, Rick Harbour.
There's one or two new people in here. Brandon Rain, I believe, is new to the stream, to the chat.
Right. I'm going to check that one out.
And guys, I'm going to be right back. I got a cup of coffee sitting out there waiting for me, and it's going to get cold before I get a chance to drink it. So I shall be right back.
Didn't prepare very well, Rodney.
I know. I got lazy last night. I'm usually prepared a little bit more, but then got a little rushed this morning because I'm, like lazy.
So the coffee's been there since last night?
No. It was there. It's been there since 3 this morning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Well, it won't be too hot for you, mate. You won't burn yourself.
Yeah, RC Funds version. It's what is it here? 12:34 a.m. here Sunday morning.
Oh, I tell you what, you kept me up all day, Peter.
You're right. You're early there. It's not even still Saturday there.
It is. It's 11:30, mate. I tell you, but I'm stuffed. I've been editing since I finished the live, and oh, look, mate, there's not a lot where I went, it was like a railway station, old railway station that gets used every now and again. And there's, got some nice shots and stuff like that. But I took so many shots that I had to work out which was the best of the shots that I did. And I had to go through every single bloody clip. And oh my God, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Brandon Rain, 15 subscribers. Make that 16 subscribers, and it looks as though he's flying a Spark. Gotta love that. That's 50%, 70% of my channel Spark footage. Love the little thing.
Yeah, we know. We saw the video.
You love it a bit too much there, Matt.
Love.
I'm beginning to worry about you, Matt, actually.
Beginning? I thought that would have started ages ago, man.
Okay, so Mr. Rain is only 13 years old.
Oh, good on you, mate.
That's good, getting out there flying those drones, learning how to fly. And I'm going to check out some of his videos here a little while later. Crazy Cajun, good morning. Tommaso Stolen. Hey, buddy. Looky here. Woohoo! These were the gifts that Tomas sent me a while back. This hat matches my shirt, don't you think?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Brandon Rain. I like that. I like the look of that, eh? He's got a couple of distance tests there. Got 3880 feet away.
Yeah, just subscribe to him as well. We'll check out his videos a bit later on. Later on in the morning, anyway.
Oh, God damn it! My eyes are hanging out of my head, man. Look at that. He's popped up to 18 subscribers already. See? Gotta love that. Gotta love that.
I reached the big 150 today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, congrats, mate.
Yeah.
Well done.
Never thought I'd get as many as that.
You know what? Same. It's it's been over 12 months now, and I don't go out chasing stuff, and your numbers just grow and just goes up and up and up. It's awesome, man. Getting a nice group of people together too that all follow each other and everything,
Yeah,
although we did miss Mr. Bum today. He wasn't there, was he?
No, he wasn't.
No, he Philly went up, so the bum didn't fly. and I mean that with
I know what you meant. I know what you meant, mate. I know what you meant.
In your mind, you know what I meant.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything, mate. You're going to be kidding me. This is your channel, mate. Hello.
Well, yeah, he's used to being called the bum.
He is. I call him Sir Bum.
Sir Bum. Oh,
yeah. Sir Bum. Sir Bum.
Sir Bum.
I don't rate him as high as that. I just call him Mr. Bum.
Mr. Bum. Speaking of bum.
Oh, there's a happy one.
Bum. Hey, Bum. Sir Bum.
What's up, guys? I'm wiped.
The bum is up.
I just had to come in and say hi.
I'm surprised you're not working, Paul.
Nah, I'm off all week. I'm thrilled to death. That's why I'm a happy bum.
Wow. Oh, I bet we're going to see a lot of videos now.
I hope so. I don't know. We'll see. We got a lot of travel plans ahead. We're heading to South Carolina. My nephew's graduating from the Marines. So we're flying down to Paris Island on Wednesday.
You coming down 95?
Excuse me?
Are you coming down 95?
We're flying.
Oh, you're flying. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to
I would
say,
imagine it would be.
If you were
flying over the
driving,
water.
if you were
I'm sorry,
driving,
Rodney.
that's okay. I'm used to it. I was going to say, if you were driving down and coming down 95, I could meet you at Carmel Church.
Now, that would be cool.
That would be cool. But since you're flying, well, I guess we'll have to plan that another time.
Yeah, I'd have to parachute out over there, and I don't know. I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, I don't think they allow you to open the doors at 30,000 feet.
Yeah, they're funny like that.
You're not allowed to, but you can actually do it.
Ugh.
I don't even think they allow soldiers to do that.
Yeah, at that altitude, I would imagine that would be kind of dangerous, I guess, right?
Yeah. Hey, I want to say good morning good day to Andrew Alschwager. I sure hope I'm saying that name right. I'm just going to say Andrew. He knows who I'm talking about. Good morning, Mel. How are you, sir? 400 AGL is in the house. Tommaso Sullivan, good morning again. I think I said it before, but I'll say it again. Yeah, guys, I want to say to those out there, and I've already said it, today is Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. For those of us in the U.S., please remember those that gave their life on this day, and say a prayer for those that are serving and still in harm's way. So there, my political announcement for the day, except for one more. I got to do this. Vote for Grumpy.
I am voting for Grumpy. I'm writing his name on the ticket.
I have seriously been considering that too.
I wonder how many people are going to do that. They're going to be like, who the hell is this guy?
Wouldn't it be funny if he won?
That would be funny. Oh.
Sweet Relinda.
Especially, that would mean we'd have Jim Boyd as our vice president. And I'm not sure I'm ready for that.
No, I don't think so.
Speaking of Jim, was he on your stream today?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Was he?
Sure was.
Well, he doesn't seem to want to come on mine anymore. So
yeah, I'll send you an email.
I missed you guys.
Huh?
I missed you guys last night, Matt. Sorry, you're on too late, man. I'm so tired. When I get home from work, I hit this couch like I am now. I'm done. I'm out of it. Like, good night.
Yeah. No, you were your non-presence was actually noted.
Man. Check it out.
I'm getting up.
Check this out.
Yeah, that's a
he does. I think he does.
What I missed?
Oh, you missed it here. Do you see it?
It's so tiny on this phone. I can't see anything.
Oh, well, I'll read it to you. It says that Rodney Bell, is it me or does Paul resemble that poster of Burt Reynolds back in the day?
Thanks, John.
Since he mentioned
it. Just like Burt Reynolds, I'm sure.
There is a resemblance.
Yeah, since I shaved my black mustache,
Mm.
Look at my house. It's a mess. I'll clean it later.
Where's Mrs. Bump? She's still in bed?
Mrs. Bump. Good question. I should go wake her up. Probably sleeping.
Don't do it while you're alive. I don't want to see the bloodshed on Saturday morning coffee.
Do it live, man.
Yeah, I think I'll wait. I'll let her wake up on her own.
Hey,
I'm in
Paul.
the dark over there. I
Matt and
should put a
Peter
light
want
on.
you to do it live.
Yeah, do it live, mate. Go on. Go on.
All right, come on.
Oh, there you. Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's going to do it.
I wish you had an air horn.
This will go down well.
Want to say hi there, guys? No freaking way.
Accidentally dropped the phone so it faces her. Oh, sorry.
Quick peek around the corner.
Here, go. That's it.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I think-
Linda, welcome to the chat.
I wish I could see the chats on here.
Oh, I wish you could too. Why aren't
Let
you
it
on
be
your
late.
computer?
Because
I know
the computer's not near my couch. Where I
Ah,
can kick back and put my feet up.
and it look like Burt Reynolds.
It's a lazy Saturday morning.
Yeah. Well, I got me a new screen, I added a screen to my computer, so now I got two screens, so it's going to be easier to share stuff. And
It makes the job so much easier, Rodney.
it does. And while you did you guys get that?
Yeah, I think so.
I understood exactly what you said there.
Don't ask me to repeat it.
Now you just have two screens and one computer, right? That's what you're doing?
Yeah. One screen, two computers. Or
Yeah, I know what you meant. I meant what you know.
Hang on, who's having the late night here? Bloody hell.
what's in this coffee?
It's been on the bench for that long. Who knows?
Rodney Bell Cup. So, Chris Hope, you're quite welcome, my friend. Thank you for jumping in.
Hey, son.
In fact, Chris, are you free? Would you like to join the panel?
I'm just reading Adrian's. I was supposed to edit the live stream. I haven't had time, Adrian. It's been a flat out. Hey, I will get to it though. I'll definitely take those bits out that you don't want there. That's for sure. I'll get right onto that.
I'm sure you will.
I gotta watch that before you edit it.
Yeah, do that.
Is Chris leaving? Is that? I think he's mentioned something. He had to go to work.
Well, that stinks.
What's that? Having to work today?
Work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe me, I was so glad to get off yesterday. It was a bad week for me at work.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
I work late.
it's
I
been-
work late 3 nights in a row.
Is it because of the holiday season you're busier, or it just happens
No,
to be?
because, well, I really can't go into it, but it's because lack of knowledge on certain people's parts.
Well, I have to personally apologize for that.
Well, try not to let it happen again, Paul.
I got a lot of lack of knowledge over here.
Oh, whiz bangs in the house. Good morning, Ken.
Susie!
Hey, Whizbang.
What's up, Ken?
Whiz Bang. I haven't seen Whiz Bang for a while, actually.
Yeah, Wizzy had a little bit of a hiatus there for a bit.
Yep. So,
God, I'm trying to keep up with this
Hope you're
chat.
feeling better now, Ken.
Dennis Love Lady is in the house. Good morning, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
Love lady.
Let's
Dr.
see here.
Lovelady.
Mate, you got me inside my bathroom, brother. I didn't. Hey, mate, let me tell you something. I did not get you inside your bathroom. You got yourself there, mate. You got yourself to blame for that. It's live, and you knew it was, and that footage just happened to be there. And we've got the toilet roll on the wall and all, so we know where you are.
So was this on you? I'm afraid to ask. I'm not following that.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Did Adrian do something silly again?
Not at all, mate. It just Adrian seems to think it's okay just to go about his normal life while he's just on the live stream, streaming to the whole world. And and we're thinking, where the hell is he? And he's this tiny little room with this extractor fan, above him. Oh, there's only one room in the house like that, isn't there?
I got the picture now.
He kept on denying it, but yeah.
He can't deny it. And he ate a sandwich with a spoon. That was interesting.
He ate his sandwich with a spoon.
Yeah, he done all sorts of crazy stuff last night. Apparently, it's normal in his household.
Huh.
I was wondering what was going on. I jumped on for a bit last night, but I was zonked. I was out of it. But I saw that spoon bit.
Yeah, Adrian is probably going to disown all of us. We keep picking on him.
He goes.
Oh.
It was actually his
He
turn.
tells me not to believe it.
It was his turn on the
So-
roster.
He's saying that you're lying, Matt.
He is, isn't he? He can
I don't
do
believe
that
it,
as much.
Adrian.
He can do that
I
as
don't
much as
believe
he likes.
any of it, man.
I have the footage to prove it.
Yeah.
And
You can't deny it. It's on
Fake
the
news.
video.
that's right, Peter. That's right.
What'd you say, Peter?
I said he can't deny it. It's on the videotape. It's all there.
It's all there.
Yeah.
Until I edit it out, that'll happen. Soon.
A couple of months or so. Yeah.
I don't think you should edit it out.
Well, I probably won't because I'll forget about it. Because if Adrian doesn't remind me every single day, I will forget about it. Oh, yeah, the like button. Here we go. Number 9 for Rodney. Not like you did to me last week, Rodney. All those thumbs downs you gave me. It's okay, mate. It's okay.
Well, up
Hey,
to 11 now.
Just trying to help you out, brother.
No, you did a good job.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
I'm glad you did.
Well, you know I do, mate.
So
Yeah,
is it easy to set up 2 monitors on the computer?
Oh yeah, it was a piece of cake. It's pretty much plug and play.
Okay. Because I'll probably get a new computer after Christmas. I think soon. This one's about 7 years old and it's still running Windows 7, and they're going to stop all updates to that in January. So probably good time to update it.
You're going to use your old monitor?
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 24-inch 1080p Samsung, so I'll probably just get another one the same.
Is that a HDMI or is it is it COM port or is it
HDMI?
beautiful?
Yeah.
Get it's exactly what I've done. I've got my 24 and I've got the 32, I think it is.
Okay.
And you're right, Rodney. Plug and play, mate. I thought I was going to have all sorts of problems because it never goes right for me. And I plugged it in, turned them on. Oh my god, it worked straight up.
Really?
Beautiful.
Well,
So
let me tell you what happened, because this is kind of comical. So I'm all excited, right? I buy this 27-inch curved monitor to go along with my other 27-inch curved monitor, thinking it was, because when I saw the monitor that I was going to buy, it looked just like the one I have now. So when I reached down to pick it up, I apparently picked up the wrong 27-inch curved monitor, because it looks nothing like the one that I have. It's a Samsung. That's the only thing going for it is it's a Samsung and it's 27-inch and it's curved. So I get home, I open it up, I pull out the HDMI or the HDMI cable, and I go to connect it up. and it's not going into the slot. So I turn my computer around. I've got one HDMI port and 3 display ports.
Oh, you got the DPs.
Yeah, on my video card. And I'm like, I didn't even notice that before.
Yeah, I run DP, dude.
So here I am, all excited, going to have a monitor and no cable to connect it up with.
Off to the shops.
Well, I immediately started looking to see how much it was going to cost me, right? And Walmart had an adapter that was reasonable. So I was going to wait till the next day to get it. And then a friend of mine that I work with says, well, hey, I've got one. I'll just bring it in and give it to you. So now I'm good.
Oh, your screen hasn't got DP.
No, the screen doesn't have DP.
Right. Okay.
It has HDMI, and that's what's frustrating because the 27-inch that I originally had does have that.
Yeah.
But again, it didn't provide the cable. It just provided the port. The cable with both monitors were HDMI.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry. Yeah, HDMI.
Yeah, I've got the DP port on my Predator monitor, and my Samsung monitor is HDMI. So I'm actually running 4K DP on one and a HDMI. So I've got the same sort of issue you have, but it wasn't really an issue because I already had the lead for my DP for the screen.
I'm thinking about, it's funny to watch myself drink coffee on. Paul looks like he's about to fall asleep.
Yeah, I hear
I
you,
just
man.
wanted to know, I had a question. Can you like take a screen, like if you open up a second window, and you like drag it over and over to the second monitor? How does that work? Is that tough to set up?
Yeah, you just drag it over. So that's what I did this morning. I have StreamYards in my email on the screen that I'm looking at with the camera on it, and then I've got the regular YouTube up over on the other screen. And since it all comes up on this monitor here, the one I'm working at right here, it all comes up. I just drug it over to the other one.
That's cool.
It is.
So if you just drag the mouse off the edge of one monitor, it'll go over to the other one.
Yeah. And you can set them up to where they both show the same thing.
Right.
So one's duplicate of the other. And then and the way it's set up now is the screen to my right is an extension. So
I'll have to try that. I have to clean up a spot on my desk for a second monitor.
Well,
it's fantastic.
I'm not gonna show you what my desk looks like. I had to go buy something so I can put all this crap in it.
I love it. I love it. It's only been like maybe 4 weeks since I did mine, mate. And using StreamYard's so much easier, especially when you're screen sharing and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And you can have the chat going on one screen and you can have StreamYard on the other screen. It's very handy. Very handy.
Yeah. So it's like if I want to share something, I'm going to share a video. So
we'll wait
a minute.
We'll wait.
So much easier, hey. So much easier. So much faster.
I'm going to hit you guys. So
the convenience of it all.
Here we go. This Saturday sunrise is dedicated. Pearl Harbor.
So see how easy it is? And because shut up. Before when I wanted to share a screen, I had to close StreamYards or minimize StreamYards, go to the screen I wanted to share.
Right.
And now I can just do everything on this screen and worked great.
Cool.
So and believe me, editing videos is so much easier that way too.
I've been doing all my editing on the iPad lately. because I could stay right here on the couch.
You said that. Unreal.
You bring a whole new meaning to couch potato, Paul.
Oh man, I am the king of couch potatoes, man.
Yeah, I'm the same. I use the iPad. I do all my video editing on the iPad.
It's so easy. It's I have Final Cut Pro X on the desktop on the Mac, and it's like supposed to be the latest, greatest, whatever. And the Mac is good. I don't think it's got a lot of RAM though. I think I need more RAM. That might be my issue. But it's so slow to render. Even if I render in 1080, it's still. If I do a few edits, it's like you just have to wait for it to render before I can go on. Otherwise, it'll freeze up on me.
Wow.
On the iPad, it's like boom, boom, boom. It's instant.
And which Mac computer is that?
You know, I don't know exactly. It's a couple of years old. So it's only got like 8 gigabytes of RAM.
Well, can't you add more RAM?
Probably. I don't know. It's a Mac, so I know if it was like a regular desktop, I wouldn't mind opening up the CPU. But the Mac, I don't know what you got to do to. Is it just software? Do I have to open it up and actually install? I don't really know anything about it. You guys know about Macs?
What?
I know that they're supposed to be really fast.
It used to be. Maybe I just got too much crap going on there. 2 terabytes, and it's darn near full. So
that probably has hard drive.
Excuse me.
You know what it is. You know why it's so full? If you have a lot of videos on it.
You think?
Your videos, believe me, I have two external. I have an external 4 gig or 4 terabyte hard drive, an external 8 terabyte hard drive, and plus the hard drive on my computer is 1 terabyte or 2 I forget now. Hang on a minute. But and I filled up the 4 gig with videos in about a 4-month period. I completely filled it up. Couldn't take anymore. And I'm like, why is that? It's because of all the videos.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Video takes up so much. I've never had to worry about it until started doing video. And then it's like fills up instantly. It's a lot of data. It's a lot of info.
Yeah. So my computer hard drive, my C drive is 1 terabyte. And I filled it up like in 2 months with videos because I was editing so much.
Yeah, and then every time you edit, if you make a cut or anything, it saves like that file separately. So it's like even if you have like a 2 gigabyte video, by the time you're done editing it, it's like 20 gigabytes worth of data.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So
you got to go back and delete all the what do you call that? The temporary files, whatever. You know.
Yeah, I was telling Matt this afternoon that I tried a 4K video the other day. I just made on the GoPro. It was ran about just under 4 minutes in length, and that I put a few transitions, a bit of music, and a few adjustments on the video itself and titles and that, and it rendered that in 4K in just under 3 minutes on the iPad.
wow.
Yeah, which really surprised me.
Wow.
That's
I
surprising.
guess I can see why that Paul uses the iPad. If it renders 4K that fast.
I really did not expect that the iPad to do such a job when you need a gas computer to do that sort of thing.
I probably don't do as much in the editing as you would, but because my videos are generally pretty simple. But I was surprised how quick it did it.
Yeah.
So was that your latest video?
No, it isn't on there.
It's not on there yet.
Put it up. Share it with us.
No, that's a pretty rubbish video, but
Yeah, it's content. They say better done than good.
no, it's just
You
a
probably-
test. See how to go.
You probably get 1 million likes on it anyway, Peter,
Yep.
just because you're you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Gonna take off and have a go.
Can I share one of your videos, Peter?
Oh, it depends which one it is.
It's the one that you uploaded on November 27th.
Yeah, when was that?
1860.
All right, give it a go. Yep.
1816.
Probably more like 1762.
I knew he was a time traveler.
All right, so you don't mind if I share it, right?
No, why not?
God, at least he asked. I just put it up.
That's right.
I wouldn't do that. That's just wrong.
No, it's not, mate.
We expect that from you, though, Matt.
It's fair game, mate. It's on YouTube.
Oh, there it is.
Here we go.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So I saw something that.
Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, keep playing that.
Gee, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right
god!
there.
These dual screens are so much easier to use.
Hey, I'm getting used to it.
It's so much easier with the two monitors. Yeah.
I wouldn't
And
bother getting
faster,
one.
too.
Peter.
No, I think I'll stick with one.
Now you got to get two. All right.
Okay, well, here at the Lady Stonehaven Lookout, which is just up near Kinglake, which is around about 60 kilometres or so north of Melbourne.
Remember that left stick? Remember the left stick, mate.
That's kind of cool watching those blades rotate.
No, there isn't. It was there so long because I was telling everyone where it was and what was going on. That was why it stayed there so long.
Look at that. Man, that's anywhere USA. Well, except for the deserts.
Except it's Australia.
Except that it's Australia.
I'm assuming.
Certainly is.
I'm assuming. Wow, you guys got trees there?
Yeah, got a few.
I thought it was all outback and kangaroos.
Most of it is, but
Peter, I owe you an apology, sir.
another one.
I've been zinged. I've been zinged.
Zinger.
That's it, mate. Yeah. Oh, he's right into it, mate. Straight off.
The glass of wine that's doing it, I think.
That's the wine, mate.
Yeah, Dennis Lovelady goes, at least it wasn't a bathroom, Rodney.
Take that on.
I watched this video, but I forgot to hit like.
I don't think I ever watched this one. Sorry, Peter. I'm gonna have to go on your channel.
Oh, that's okay.
That's a nice video. I like that.
No, there's no
Beautiful
excuse.
scenery.
Yeah, that's the one I played, Rodney, when you were on last week, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. That's where I've seen it.
Mm.
You played it on your show last weekend.
Yeah, and that's the memorial to the bushfires in
Yeah.
2009.
Okay.
Right?
So, Peter,
Yeah.
I don't owe you an apology then.
Yeah, 2009. Yeah. Yeah, because that whole area was burnt out in those bushfires, so it's recovered pretty well.
Hey, Tomas Sullivan, you have a good day, brother. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Take care, Tomas.
Hey, rest up, buddy. Rest up, mate.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Hope to see you there
Yeah,
soon.
he's got that cellulitis, right, going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel for you, Tomas. Feel better.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
I was telling the guys today. I actually caught up with him yesterday with video chat. I was out with Ari, and Ari gave him a call while I was flying the Mavic around, and he goes, "Oh, Thomas O'Sullivan." I had a bit of a chat to him. He caught up with him.
How's Ari doing?
Yeah, Ari's all right. He's been through a bit of poo lately.
Yeah, he sent me a text and a while back and was explaining, and so I just hadn't heard from him since. So this was about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, something like that.
Well, he came out. He got the Mavic 2 out for about 5 minutes, and that was about the end of it. I had a fly of his too, and I was trying to get some low light stuff, but I haven't used the camera, so I really got to get into the nut that thing out. So I really didn't get any footage. Yeah, that was about it. And then he just sat down, and he just happy to be out. So I did all the flying of me pro, and he sat there and watched, and we had a bit of a chat. He went for a bit of a walk, and he had a good day. Yeah.
Oh, good. That's good that he's getting out and getting exercise.
Yeah, because I spoke to him last week, because it's the same thing. I'd message him, and every week I send him a link to the live show and all that. And but he got back to me last week, and we had a bit of a chat, and what have you. And he goes, he just wants to go out to fly again. So I said, "Oh, I'm going out Friday, mate. Come down and have a go." So, but cool. Where we flew, there was a lot of stuff to hit, man. We had a lot of obstacles, overhead power wires and all that sort of stuff. And anyway, yeah, we had a good day though. We're out there a few hours.
I want to say good morning to Jerry Freeman and Sweet Rolinda, and Exploration Obsession has all joined the chats.
Hi guys, thanks for stopping in.
Jerry Freeman. Have I got Jerry Freeman?
Yeah, Jerry, I thought you'd been here before, and I'm pretty sure I gave you a blue wrench, but you came up with gray pants on, so I made them blue.
Yeah, I'm subbed to Jerry. What? Is this what I'm talking about? 7 months ago was the last time I saw a video of his. Although, okay, he hasn't put much up. Okay, that's why.
Well, you know, the YouTube still has, I think, issues about letting people know about with the notifications.
You're not wrong, dude. There's all sorts. I got to rely on my my Gmail to get a lot of stuff. So you got the spark there, short manual orbit. Okay, he's got the spark going on.
I think if you have too many subs, it just cycles through and it drops some notifications and lets others up. I don't know what their rhyme or reason is for their algorithm, but yeah, I get notified all the time for certain videos, and all of a sudden it'll stop.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I wonder what happened to this so and so, and then I go back and check. It's like, holy crap, they got 10 videos up I never saw.
I used to get notifications from Matt, but from Matt North, you know him, Paul?
No.
I blocked him.
He's some crazy Australian.
No, you're blocked.
I had to block him.
Those don't matter anyway. It's just some guy from Australia.
Those undesirables.
Well, see, if he lived here in the States, he would be a deplorable.
I missed that.
You missed that? You remember how Hillary said Trump supporters were deplorables?
Oh, okay. I didn't hear the deplorable part.
There we go. Les at Exploration Obsession says he crashed his Mavic 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I think it's just prop damage, though, right? It's not less. I can't see the chat, so
Didn't look like your camera, Paul.
Come again?
I said, didn't look like your camera.
Oh God, I hope not.
I want to say hello to Camero Drone. Good morning, Cameron. Welcome, or good afternoon, evening to you, and Brent Nunley. Good morning.
Brent Nunley.
Oh, Rick, he's having surgery. What's going on there?
Are you talking about Rick?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Rick's having surgery January 1st, right?
The troublemaker is back.
Centroid.
Centroid.
Oh,
Hey, Mark.
Good morning.
what?
By the way, the troublemaker is 400 AGL. Drone Worship just popped in, and Centroid is in the house. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Mel.
All the troublemakers are here.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't have it any other way.
How's your
Let's
FPV
see here.
going?
Let's you guys talk. I'm gonna be busy a second or two.
I got to try that. I'm going to set up a live stream and say, you guys talk. I'm going to go make breakfast.
Yeah, eh? Sounds like Adrian. If
Yeah, the cooking segment on the show this afternoon.
he did, but he didn't cook. He made that stupid sandwich.
That's right.
We had to tell him how to make it taste good. Oh, damn. Yeah, how's that FPV going, Mark?
Still doing the FPV, Mark? I haven't been on your channel in forever. Centroid, I know you're doing some builds, right? Isn't? I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Don't admit that, Paul. I've been there every day since day one.
Well, I've been there. I just haven't been watching.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mark.
We're talking about this today. It just gets too hard. Too many people. Too many videos. Just man.
Good morning,
Yeah,
Metro Drones. Happy Saturday to you, sir. Allison Bell, good morning. I got in trouble last week for not saying good morning to Allison. And it wasn't even her that yelled at me. It was somebody in the chats or on the
Somebody in the chats.
somebody in
Spanked
the chats or somebody on the panel. I forget who it was. But anyway, for those of you that don't know, Allison Bell is my granddaughter.
Oh, okay. Well, 9 subscribers. Make that 10 for Allison. Hello, Allison.
That's why I got to be on a computer.
Gotcha. With 2
I think
screens.
I have Allison.
Paduga FPV, good morning. Hey, Mel, Dan, look at your emails.
Oh, my goodness. Geez, I'll tell you what, Rodney. If you get a few more on here, I might have to bail soon, mate. Look at my eyes; they're like red.
You're looking kind of tired there, buddy, and I completely understand, man. I appreciate that you stick around as long as you do.
Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, awesome. No, I like catching up, mate. You know, it's good. It's good catching up with everyone. But I've just been editing since the end of that, and I'm just looking at the screen and just gets you, mate.
Spend a god awful amount of time in front of that computer. You must be wiped, man.
I am.
And there is Mel.
Hey, Mel.
Hey, Mel.
Let me unplug my speakers. Howdy, boys.
No. Rub. Head rub.
Gotta grab.
Hi, Mel.
I gotta grab my coffee maker. What's going on here?
Oh, your mama.
Everything good? Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Man. Oh, good.
No.
Yeah, we got a full
Can't
house.
see either.
Sure, you want to do this, Rodney?
Coming in.
Well, all I ask, Dan, is that you keep it
Right.
kind of clean.
This way. Reach over, Mel.
You left the door open.
You know me, I'm not going to tell you how to talk, but I just ask that you keep it kind of clean.
I got you. Feels good to be an adult channel, though, doesn't it?
Well, unfortunately, even though you mark yourself as an adult channel, people can still come in. Oh,
That's true.
who's showing up here? We got Ron Lockwood in the house. Ron, can you hang for a moment or two? Just
Right.
nod your head.
I
Yes.
can bounce. I can bounce off if you want to put someone else on, Rodney.
But you're all the sexiness on the panel. If we lose you, it's over, man. All the
Yeah.
dudes are leaving, bro.
Yeah, you're the
DW,
draw,
now I
man.
got to go.
You can't live
All
after that,
right.
mate. You can't.
How many
Yeah.
can you have on?
But you can only have 6 at a time.
I
That's,
got
that's the downside to StreamYard.
well, you know what? Just spend the $1,000 or $1,200 like I did and buy vMix Pro, and you can have up to 20 or whatever, unlimited. I think.
Only $1,000?
Yeah, it's only $1,000.
Pump change, man. Pocket change.
And the thing that makes it even more wonderful is once you get more than 5 or 6, nobody knows what anybody else is saying because they're all talking over each other.
Oh yeah, we do that.
Remember Hangouts? So you get 10, 12 people. Some of
Oh,
these
yeah.
channels would get 10 or 12 people on the Gizzy Whapper, and nobody had a damn clue of what the other guy was saying because nobody could hear each other.
Yeah, and even on StreamYard with 6 people, sometimes that happens. So it's,
You get guys like me that like to just talk to hear themselves talk. I understand.
yeah, but see, the nice thing about that though, Mel, is I can always
Yeah, mute yourself.
yeah. I can always mute the talker that's just listening to himself talk.
That was a good one. He hits the wrong mute button. That was classic right there.
I do that all the time, Mel. That's nothing new for me.
That was classic. Hey, I got a question for everybody though. How many of you guys would like to see a tutorial on how to create the vertigo effect in post production
On Premiere Pro?
on Premiere Pro?
I would like to see that.
I think I didn't. I think I did it on LumaFusion.
I've watched several videos on it, and none of them made one iota smidgen lick of sense. And most of the time it didn't work for me when I tried to do what the guy on the video said. But DJI put out a tweet yesterday.
Hey, Mel, let me interrupt you. I'm going to back out and let Ron on for a little bit. So,
With
I'll be
simple
with
and what? Okay. With simple step by step that was so simple that when I went to Premiere Pro and started using it, it actually worked. And I thought, man, I could make a tutorial with this and have it, have it work.
I watched that.
What is the vertigo effect? Is that where you sort of?
Well, I'd be glad to show you a demo. I took my pickup truck out to the farm field yesterday, and
the center will zoom in, and the outside will keep going around.
now the center actually stays locked.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can do that on the Mavic.
Dolly on post. You can do it on the Mavic 2 Zoom, but the Mavic 2 Pro does not offer that feature.
Oh,
So-
I didn't know that.
What I got to do is get Rodney to allow me to share.
Oh, Rodney's
I guess
not
I
here.
just hit share screen and then choose that one and go like that and then go like this and then play this video if he'll let me share my screen with everybody. Yep. Okay, there we go. Open with Windows Media Player. This is the vertigo effect.
I think I just threw up in the back of my mouth slightly.
But see how the center, the subject is my truck, stays the same size, but yet the background zooms.
Okay.
That's the vertigo effect. And that was done in post with my Mavic 2 Pro video. So, and
I've used a Spark with that too. And
yeah,
with
you can do it both directions.
Yep.
Once you make the clip, it doesn't matter whether you're flying toward your subject or away from it. But once you create the clip and add the effects in, you can play it that way, or you just simply reverse the clip and it will play it the other way. It's really easy to do, and Dan just looks so excited.
Oh, no, I was gonna give Ron a shout out, but I had to go grab the thing that Ron sent me first to give him the shout out. So I was debating whether it was worth it. So I'm on diuretics, which means I have to go use the restroom too. So I was trying to kill two birds with one stone. What were you talking about, Mel?
Nothing that would interest you, Dan.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mel. Premiere Elements 2018, without being the pro version, there is in the effects there. They've got it's called Zoom Effect, and you just plonk it on the clip, and it does it for you straight up. Easy as, no mucking around, no nothing, and just wax it in.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Simple, eh?
Wow.
How'd that work out?
See, that's the thing, though. Premiere Pro, and this is the thing, is they put the word "pro" there for a reason because you have to learn it.
Morning, Ron. I'm just gonna go right on over there, you know. Thanks, Matt.
That's all right, mate. I just thought I'd tell you, but I mean, you know, there's still obviously come in handy for people with pro.
Well, actually, I'm going to see if that is in the same version I'm running, because I'm running just Premiere Pro Creative Cloud. So,
Well, I'll tell you
Hey, Matt.
exactly what it is. Hey, Ron. Yeah, mate.
Did Adrian really do what I thought he did last night?
I think so.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't, we'll say he did.
what did I miss?
We have the video evidence too.
We do.
Another exciting evening on Matt's live stream.
Yeah, got a bit. Anyway, yeah, I'm just having a look. I'm just having a look here, Mel. Yep, straight into it. Zoom.
I accidentally did that on LumaFusion. It has a feature on there where you have zoom out, and I clicked on that. I set that up while I was flying forward, and it kind of looked like it gave that effect, that vertigo effect, because I was flying forward while zooming out.
Yeah,
Kind of a little bit, not quite as good.
Hey,
As
Ron,
you'd
how
want
you
it,
doing, buddy?
Good, Rodney. How are you?
I just popped in while Dan is gone,
Oh,
so I wanted a chance to say hello to you.
yeah.
Oh, what am I doing?
Here for another long shift.
You're at your regular job now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of recognize the airplane in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a busy
Did we
couple
give
weeks.
So did that snow melt away, or is it still there?
Well, the ice went away, thank God. That's what. Oh, that was.
Oh, yeah.
2 days of solid freezing rain, and then we had all the snow. Up here in North Dakota, it wasn't too bad, but down home in Rapid City and a little bit west, they got between 2 and 3 feet. The 60-mile-an-hour winds did not help matters.
I
That's why
bet.
I sent you that picture with the drifts that were as high as my
Yeah, that was good. I was showing that to people at work. Well, hey, Dan's back, so I'm gonna let him back in, man.
Okay.
Bye, Rodney.
Rodney, can I just share this screen here, mate, for a second? I'll just show you. Well, let's turn that off. Yeah.
Say screen Rodney doing it because he's doing this live, but you can do that yourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we have to select share screen, and then Rodney has to approve it.
Yeah. I'll just go share there. Share that one.
But once he approves it, then you can share screens as willy-nilly as you wish. DW, you're looking a little rugged there, man.
Yeah, slightly.
I'll just show you quickly, mate. This mightn't be the best example, but anyway.
I call him Boner.
Goes out and then it does that.
Oh, let me get back to the thing there. I was looking.
Oh, come on, get over here.
Yeah, that's just about it. It was kind of short right there, but yeah.
It is, yeah. I cut the music, but anyway, that's what it does, yeah. And that's just a simple little tab effect on the right. You just drag it into the clip, and that's what it does.
Well,
you can change the length of it.
I pulled up another portion of another clip of my pickup, and in effects I typed in Zoom, and it comes up as a folder, and the only thing in there is cross Zoom. I wonder what that is.
Right.
I'm gonna drag that. Well, that's not even an effect I can drag on to that clip.
Crystal Justice in the house.
Morning, Crystal.
Morning.
Hey,
So-
Paul.
I just had a look here. Why aren't I sub to Drone Worship?
Because I'm just too good looking, man.
I got jealous when you came on. I was just a bit, yeah, mate. I almost just disconnected myself.
I have that effect on people.
I know, mate.
Notification buttons run from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is from The Legend of Ron. This was sent to me, obviously, by Ron Lockwood. I always liked his deer behind him, Elvis, and all of them that he has behind him during a show. So I asked him to send me a skull because, obviously, I'm funny and I wanted to name one of them Boner and put it behind me. So we're at some point, my mom's going to hate this, but I'm mounting it up there.
I had no part in this.
I think I need to let some beetles get at it, though, bro. There's still skin, flesh, and hair on this thing, so
Yeah. Put some beetles in there.
it's pretty gnarly looking. Not gonna lie.
Just boil it, Dan. Boil it.
Yeah. Well, Ron gave me this great idea of time lapsing some beetles eating all the flesh off of it, and I was like, "That's a good idea."
That would be wicked cool.
Yeah.
Think it needs a visit to the taxidermist by the looks of it.
Yeah, or beetles, one or the other.
Or a pot of boiling water.
Could do that.
Yeah.
Just make
Whatever.
sure you do that outside because your mom won't appreciate the odor.
Boner needs a wash. I agree.
You can make some skull soup.
Skull soup.
Matt, that was pretty cool. Apparently, Premiere Pro Creative Cloud doesn't do that.
Wow. That surprises me, man.
Well, that zoom effect, it didn't seem to do anything on the clip. I couldn't even add it to the clip. I couldn't even drag it over. And it was in transitions. It wasn't in video effects once I did find it.
Okay. Yep. There are several sections, mate. And I'll tell you what section.
Yeah.
I'll just open one up and have a little bit of a look here. Over in the effects, over on mine anyway, you've got all your different effects, color effects, extracts, haze removal, all that sort of stuff.
Right.
Now, under different titles there, which is distortion, generate, and you can generate lens flare and all that sort of stuff. Image control.
Under video effects?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Okay.
Keying, green screen. No. Blue artifacts. Hang on, I'm just trying to find it, mate. Pixelated. Vertical flip. Oh, man.
Yeah, I've got all the transition stuff. I've got the transform stuff, vertical flip, crop, feather edge, all that. But nothing. When I type in zoom in the search bar at the top, it comes in under video transitions.
Okay, have you got a title there called horizontal image zooms?
No.
Okay, well, there's a whole section there. I've got 3, 6. I've got 12 different horizontal zoom effects.
Horizontal flip. Nothing under horizontal zoom.
Okay, well, it hasn't got it then.
Hey, Bum.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Girl or boy?
It's twins, whatever.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I think twins. You're probably right.
Yeah, it might be trips.
Could be. That's yeah. It's quite a dad bod you got going there, man.
Yeah, we're talking about you, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sexy, man. Nobody's judging.
The beast.
Hey, I gotta own it, man.
There you go.
So how many days you on for, Ron?
This trip till Wednesday morning,
Oh, okay.
then a week of vacation, and then I'm on almost 12 days straight.
Oh.
Ooh, fun.
I always try to help out my fellow coworkers when around the holidays, the ones that have kids. So
Yeah. When I was on the road, I used to do that too. I used to work through the holidays so that guys with kids could go home and take time off and park their trucks.
yeah,
That's cool.
a couple of my coworkers.
You guys all right?
And they're working Christmas Day, and I'm off, so I figured I'd work for them. It's like you can't get that time back. So,
That's the thing. The thing with kids is once that moment's gone, it's gone forever.
yeah.
Yep.
Paul, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
Oh, well,
I'm
Rick
sorry.
Rick Halber's
I'm
talking
sorry.
to you in the
That's
comment
rude.
section.
No, I got my iPad so I could see the chats.
Oh,
Oh,
it says you look comfortable.
Sorry, guys. I'm paying attention.
You look like it.
Paul. Paul, can you hear
Oh,
me?
there I am.
Ron
wait,
wants
now
to
I'm
know.
getting echo.
Ron wants to know if you can hear him, Paul.
Nah. I'm sorry.
No, can you hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, okay. Hey, do you use LumaFusion a lot?
All the time.
Really? Maybe get in touch with you.
Lately.
I use it, but it's been about a month or two now. But maybe I can. There's a couple things I haven't been able to figure out how to do, but maybe hit you up sometime, see if you've been down that road with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you my number. Give me a call. That'd be easier than emailing and whatnot. But yeah, I'm still learning. There's still a lot you could do with it. It's very flexible. It's flexible, fast. I love it.
I actually
Right
use
on
it
this
for
thing.
Final Cut Pro. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I have Final Cut Pro, and it just takes forever to render
Yeah.
on the desktop. And plus I got to sit at the computer when I could just be right here editing video. You gotta love it, man. And it's fast.
I'm gonna pop off now. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go to bed. I've had enough.
You said that before, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
Have a good sleep, Matt.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to jump
What
off too.
time is
I'm
it
just
over
taking
there?
up space here doing nothing.
you're right.
Matt,
Not me.
what time is your? I guess it would be 6 o'clock. I think it was 6 o'clock my time, Mountain Time, that you came on last night. So you come on at the same time every Friday? Or
Yeah.
it'd be Saturday for you.
Yeah, within 10, 15 minutes, depending on how long Oz by Drone goes.
Okay.
And then I just
That would be about 2 o'clock Hawaii time. Yeah.
you show me those grass skirts, man. I'm gonna knock your head off.
Yeah.
Before you go, Matt, everybody in here, has anybody actually done a hyperlapse with a drone? What are your thoughts?
I have.
Once.
Have you?
I haven't done it yet.
As long as you don't have wind. Any
Okay.
wind really screws it up.
It's got to be super clean, stable, no little jitters, nothing, right? Because I watch hyperlapse when people do walking videos with hyperlapse, and it can look really good. I was wondering if anybody had actually tried that high aerial. I mean, obviously, the closer the proximity, the better the hyperlapse is going to look. Things will go by faster, the ground will move slower. But I'm just curious if anybody has actually done a hyperlapse. So
I'll tell you what, if you want to, check out Don Joyce up in Canada.
Okay.
He did a hyperlapse, but his drone actually flipped flipped right out. He actually went a couple of videos after that and went right into the flight log to explain what happened. And the drone actually thought that it actually turned around and facing the other way, which it wasn't. So it was compensating for a wind, which wasn't there. Yeah. And it took off at about 90 k's an hour to the right. Off he went. And then he hit the return to home. But obviously the drone's thinking it's facing the other way. Didn't know where the hell it was. So in the middle of a hyperlapse, he had this glitch. And I don't fly autonomously. I don't like it because stuff like that goes on. Sucks. I don't even push return to home if I can help it.
Exactly. I'm the same way, Matt.
Yeah, man. Whatever. That's an emergency type of thing for me. But yeah, flipped out, mate. So if you,
that's what it's meant to be.
Well, that's right. Yeah, in my eyes, anyway. But yeah, check it out. He's got some interesting stuff on it, and especially with the diagnostics of the log, the flight log itself.
Right.
DJI looked at the footage and said, "Oh, there was a sudden gust of wind that took the drone." And you look at the trees, mate; they're not even moving. You know, knobs.
Yeah, I saw that video. Man.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I just subscribed to him, so I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's worth. It's got a lot of interesting stuff on there, and well worth looking, especially with the explanation of the logs, because you can look at a log and go, "What's all this shit mean?" Now, he goes right into everything that everything means. And if you ever want to learn anything about a log or what happened to your flight, go check one of those videos out. You know, he's not.
Yeah, I run open source Arduino copter and Pickhawk stuff, so I'm well versed on the log stuff, man. We use Mission Planner and all that good jazz. So, but yeah, no, that's good information, man. Thank you. I've been thinking about trying a hyperlapse. Go ahead.
It's been a while since I've used it, but I think if I remember Final Cut, and I'm sure like some of the other ones like Premiere Pro and all them, but they have a plugin or something that does a little bit of a stabilization for things like that. And I could swear I remember using that once in Final Cut. You know, I put the hyperlapse in there, then I used that stabilization plugin, and it actually smoothed it out pretty good.
I can use it. I have stabilizing software. It's just I hate the fact that you have to zoom in and crop it to get it to stabilize correctly. That's like the biggest pet peeve I have, which means you need to shoot in a lot higher res so you can zoom in on it so that you don't get that heavy massive pixelation from 1080 or, you know, it's got to be at least 2.7K or 4K to stabilize it properly, being able to crop it, zoom in, and then give it the leeway it needs. So,
yeah.
You're dead on. I used to use that with the Spark footage with your there was it's called an anti-jitter, and it did it. But you know, cropping that footage is
right. You're losing a big portion of the flight on the sides. I mean, that's the idea of having a wide angle lens, I would think.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, I'm outie.
Thank you.
Have a good night, Matt.
No worries. Take care, everyone, and I'll see everyone here sometime.
No, I didn't want to interrupt all that. I'm going to bump out too, guys. I'm just sitting here taking up space that somebody else with actual input could utilize.
Like me.
Hey,
like Rodney.
Matt. Hey, Matt, you have a good night, brother.
Take care, Mel. Take care, Matt.
Thanks for being here.
Later, Mel.
Hey,
I'll probably be watching. I'm just not going to take up space. Let somebody else.
Hey, Mel.
Yeah.
Before you go, I did jump into Premiere Pro.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, the sunrise reminder I did yesterday was done with that. So
okay.
And last Sunday's church video was done with it too.
Cool.
So I may be calling you
video. Okay.
Sometime. I meant to call you one day this week, but I got pretty busy at work and had to work late a couple of nights. So
I'll help you with whatever I can. I'm not a pro at it, but
you're a lot better than I am now.
I do a lot of stuff with it. So. Okay.
All right, man.
See you, Mel.
Thanks for being here, brother.
See you, Mel.
Yeah. We got 3 likes.
Bye, Mel.
I'm sorry, Rodney. You got 3 likes or 3 dislikes because I'm in here.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
No.
there's a few people that don't enjoy my company. They've earned it. So I
Yeah.
saw them in here. I know who they are. It's yeah. Hey man, I'm random. I like being random. It's more fun that way. Keep things interesting. I don't like to be a robot.
Well, if they gave me a dislike, that's fine. It's actually no skin off my back. I mean,
No, I'll tell you what, man. Some of the most loyal followers you can have on YouTube, as much as I hate to say this, are trolls. They are guaranteed to daily give you the view, daily give you the interaction, and help push your videos in a trending category. As much as they think I hate it, I love it. I invite you to come troll me, because the more you do it, the faster I grow. So every time you come around, you push a dislike, you think it affects my mentality, when really I'm sitting here giggling to myself and having a great time with it. This is like, trolls can be your best friends. They really can. They are your most dedicated followers. Love your trolls. I promise you.
Yeah, it's still interaction, right? That's
Exactly.
all that the algorithm sees,
All
good or
interaction.
bad.
Exactly.
hey, I want to say good morning to Jack Sparky Fron. Thank you for joining the chat. I think Mel's going to go fly somewhere. Artco Drone Solutions in the house.
Art.
What's up, Art?
I don't. Crystal Justice is in the house. Who else?
Now, Rodney, you watch Crystal, don't you? Crystal and Chris, MD95.
I haven't seen it. I shouldn't be saying this, but I haven't been to their channels recently because I never get any notifications from them.
Nobody does. And actually I found that if you frequent the channel, and this is what I've noticed, if you frequent the person's channel, then you get an actual ding notification. It actually sends it to your Android. But if you just have it set as all notifications, which is what most of us do, we go in there, we're like, oh, we were unsubscribed, and then you change it to set to all notifications. I noticed that you do get them all. It just doesn't notify you. So if you go down to subscriber base, right, on your phone, if you were to take your phone and you pop up YouTube and you go right here and you pull up your main, your main page, your main feed, whatever it is, to your channel, at the bottom it just says subscriptions, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you click on that, it puts all the notifications there. So it is doing it. It's just not notifying you in the way that you think it's supposed to.
Gotcha.
So YouTube is only going to send you the notifications to pages that you frequent or somebody you haven't seen in quite a while. And they're like, oh, well, maybe they're still interested in checking this person's channel. Let's send them a dinger, you know?
Well,
so go ahead.
Does Crystal and Eric still do a live stream?
Crystal and Chris? Or
Yeah,
Eric?
Chris, yeah.
Yeah, Drone Network.
Earlier. I thank God she knew who I was talking about.
Yeah, Drone Network.
Hey, Chris, if you're listening, I'm sorry, buddy.
She still do Wacky Wednesdays? I remember that was a Crystal thing, right?
I believe that is Crystal's Wacky Wednesday, or Wacky Corner, Crystal's Crazy Corner.
I haven't been on that in forever. I'm sorry, Crystal. I got to come over there and say hi.
So today must be a time for revelations. Oh, I haven't seen Dan. I haven't been to your channel in 2 days. Peter, I haven't been to your channels in an hour.
Hey, Paul.
I got your number. Private
Paul,
chat.
I put my number in that private chat.
Calling you right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm watching on my phone right now.
So
I
Dan,
can switch that over. I can.
If you don't mind me asking, how's things going with your health?
You sure you want to go into this?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Waiting for the biopsy.
I think I've been pushed around by a lot of doctors. I do think that they are positive that I need a liver transplant. I think they're almost pretty much 100%. The question is why and how long does my liver have before that needs to happen? Right now, which me and Ron talked about, they have established that it wasn't drinking that caused it. It was and now I already forget what autoimmune hepatitis of some kind, autoimmune hepatitis, something in my body that is that is killing my liver. It's not. It's just my liver doesn't get along with something else inside me. And so it's caused my spleen to double in size. It's caused my varicose veins to explode. And then I'll tell you what, I can literally say, I'm probably almost 100% sure on this, that I am in a very elite group of people that can say they have actually consumed their entire content of blood in their body through their dietary tract. I've done this
talking about that. Yeah.
Twice now. I've done this twice. This is my second time consuming half of my blood content through my dietary system and having it come out the other side. And so by doing it twice, I have to figure that the average person is at hemoglobin level of 14 to get down to 7 is transfusion ratio. So I've reached it twice. That means I've consumed over half my blood twice. I've consumed a full-grown man of blood through my dietary tract. I guess I'm a good vampire. Yeah, that's how you could say that. I'm a great vampire. Well, so, biopsy next. That's where we're at here. Biopsy.
Okay.
And they're gonna pull a big chunk of the liver out, have a look at it, and see what's going on. If it is something genetically that runs in my family, then obviously my sister's gonna need to be called and told that she needs to stop everything she's doing. And go get checked out herself to see if there's an issue.
Is it maybe hereditary?
And that's what they're thinking. So,
okay.
So, apparently it wasn't drinking. So I can scratch that off for all y'all that thought I was an alcoholic. That's right. That wasn't me. Who's that guy? Not me. No, man, I had my drinking days, but apparently it didn't do it to me. That's my body shutting my liver down. So.
Well, I guess that's a good thing. Well, no, it's not a good thing. It's
not.
But well, I hope it ends up working out well for you, brother. I really do.
Me too. Right now, I'm just trying to fix the car so I can start doing like delivery jobs and stuff like that. Get some source of income coming in. That's my aim right now. Is to 5 months without work now is killing me. And
and another thing. I mean, I'm not trying. Don't get me wrong, but be sure you email me your current address so I can get it to Tiff.
So it's 644. Yeah, you had it right. Okay. Yeah, it's right. I don't know why it didn't show up. I thought maybe you sent it to the girlfriends. I thought about that like 2 weeks after you sent it. I was like, hold up, did you send it over there? Or did you send it over here? Because if you send it over there, she's not giving it to me.
Yeah. Well, I sent it to. I had the address in an email that you sent me, and that's the one I sent to Tiffany.
Okay.
And I'll check with her today, and I know they have been pretty busy. I'll check with her today and see where she's at on that. So
yeah, it's all good, man. Like I said, if it comes in, it comes in. If not, man, things get lost in the mail all the time. It happens. I understand. I've lost a few packages that have been sent to other people, unfortunately. I had to send 2 GoPros because the first one got lost. I don't know how that works out, but it does.
So Mason Keiser just joined into the chat. Good morning, Mason. Glad you could make it. So here's an example of, he just got notification that I was live, and I went live an hour and a half ago.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I actually just received yours about 20 minutes ago myself. So.
And you've been on here for what, 40 now?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, about that. That's about right. Yeah, it's like I said, man, it's weird. YouTube intentionally does things to keep people lower on the totem pole. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's not even a fair system at all in the slightest what they're doing to the smaller content creators. They could really care less. They're just hoping all of you will pack it up and just leave so they don't have to worry about you anymore. That's their hope. They want you to stop. And honestly, man, while we're on the subject, let's talk about this deleting of channels coming up January 1st, because it is going to happen. As much as people keep saying, oh, I got to delete my channel, they absolutely will. And I'm going to tell you why. It is very costly for bandwidth and space storage. Everybody up to this point has been using YouTube to store their videos and content for free, which YouTube is now saying we are done with all of that. You are costing us a fortune, and you're not commercially viable. You're not helping us in any way pay for this time and space that you're using on our server base. So why would we allow you to continue? So I'm just saying, unless, and this is my suggestion to those people, You may not be monetized, but if you want to become commercially viable, perhaps you should start thinking about using copyrighted music on your videos. As much as people are like, oh no, because then I can't get monetized. It doesn't matter as long as your channel doesn't get deleted. And if you do grow big enough to get monetized, then you can stop using copyrighted content. But my suggestion is use copyrighted music until then, because you don't have to be monetized to make money on the video for somebody else. So if you're using copyrighted music, that video will make money. You just won't see a dime of it. All of the copyright holder gets the money, but it makes that video commercially viable. See what I'm saying? So if you want to think of loopholes and ways to get around the system, I would suggest starting to use copyrighted content if you're not monetized yet. Yeah, it seems silly, but if you think about it, it does present opportunities to Google and YouTube. You're giving them money, which is what they want. You're not just uploading videos, you're uploading videos that are making money. Even if you're not getting any of it, at least you're not, in worry of being deleted.
Yeah. I want to, you probably noticed Exploration Obsession. Les Fink is on the panel. And good morning, Les. How are you doing today?
Good morning. How's my audio?
Sounds good here.
All right. Well, I apologize, everyone. I've been quite busy, as you can see here.
Making prison shanks.
Yeah, they're not quite prison shanks, but I finished up 2 Damascus knives, custom knives, just the other day, and starting on another load. I'm trying to finish these up by Christmas. This is what makes them a little different than prison shanks there. But my sharpening business has been crazy. This is my custom-made sharpener. This is a rod-guided sharpener. I can clamp stones in and then sharpen the knives on this. This is all custom designed and built by myself. Here's the stones.
You can whittle yourself some props.
Yeah.
Hey, Rodney.
Yeah.
I better roll. I better get my day started. So everybody's
Okay, Ron. Well, thanks for being here, buddy.
good to see everybody, and everybody have a good weekend.
See you, Ron.
Take care.
Ron, you want to talk soon?
Yeah. Shoot me a text.
He left. All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. I got a couple things I got to do, but yeah, I'll get in touch with you.
Okay, sounds good.
Exploration, while you're talking, I'm going to go
Okay.
use the restroom. I'll be back. Diuretic, sorry, have to. No choice.
Hey, Ron.
You're a pisser, Dan.
You know
Be
it.
safe out there, Ron Lockwood. All right, let's.
But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show everybody why I haven't been around. It's just it's been drink coffee, make knives, take naps,
Crash
coffee,
drone.
crash drone. I was in a rush. I did the DJI update, and I wanted to get up and test it out before Saturday, and I had wind, and I launched in auto, which I don't normally do, and it shot up right just perfect level with my utility lines, and the gust of wind caught it, pushed the front props into the utility lines, and it fell about 10 feet, and it just caught itself as it caught the deck rail with the back 2 props on the deck after it fell. So yeah, it was just a rush, and here's where I launched from, and there's the deck rail, and there's the utility lines, and the auto caught it or launched it right up there. I'm not sure whether, because I was looking at the screen, I don't know whether it caught the phone line or the power wires, but the gust of wind popped it right into that, and then it fell, and then it came down and caught the deck rail right about here with the rear props, flipped off over in the grass, and but
Is that frost I see on the rail?
oh yeah, it's really frosty here this morning.
Yeah.
And anyway, back to show you the knife shop. This is my back bedroom, but this is my custom egg grinder I made all this, and this is my 2x72 belt grinder. Let me back up here a little bit so you can see the whole thing. And this is a variable speed. I use a three-phase. This is a VFD, variable frequency drive, and it takes the single phase 220, which is actually two phases, makes a third phase, and then I use a three-phase commercial motor, and this VFD creates the third phase, and then I have a switch box here. This is all custom made, but that operates my belt grinder. And this is a knife grinding jig that I custom made that grinds the bevels, the primary bevels on the knives. And but I do all this in a little bedroom. My drill press, and this is a let's see here. I'll take this off. This is a Portaband, Milwaukee Portaband. That now I did it. Do that with two hands, but that's a Portaband that I made a stand for and a custom table, and the table just pops on, clamps onto it, and that's how I cut the steel. Normally a metal bandsaw is a couple of $1,000, and I did this for about I think $400 or $500 with the Portaband, so I can cut my steel. And I've got routers, and there's a ton of tools hidden in drawers and closets and boxes, and there's just belts, and I've got belts underneath that bed. And
Wow.
this is like this right here. I just got this the other day. $46 for a finishing belt. So.
Wow.
But yeah, I just spent.
And that's your bedroom?
Yeah, this is a back bedroom, just a spare bedroom that I don't use.
Oh, I thought it was your bedroom.
Yeah, but I could make knives in a closet if I needed to. The way I've designed my equipment.
So you got a place for me to crash when I come to the Ozarks?
Sure.
Yeah, if you don't mind sharing the knives and stuff.
Yep. Well, I can clean it up pretty good. I'm a pretty good housekeeper. I try to keep things pretty clean around here, even though I'm by myself, but just me in Memphis. And but yeah, I just spent
yeah, Memphis is awesome.
I just spent about $700 getting all geared up for this batch of knives, and it's just but I got a business partner now, and he pays me up front for everything, and then all I have to do is make the knives, and he's gonna worry about sales and all that good stuff, and I don't have to worry about it. All I have to do is make them. But it's been pretty much. But it's been pretty much nap, drink coffee, make knives, nap, drink coffee, make knives for the last about month and a half, and I'm trying to finish this batch up by Christmas, and I got to get these finished ground today and tomorrow, and have these off to heat treat, so they can get heat treated, get those back, and then start handling them and try and get them back done by Christmas. And this is a 1850s horse-drawn buggy seat spring steel. It's from the 1850s. Wow. I made 2 knives so far out of this stuff. It's just incredible steel. I made one for my landlord. He skinned and cleaned 4 deer, after I sharpened that blade up, and the blade is still perfectly sharp. And he said, I offered to sharpen him for him, and he said, no. He said, I'll probably get another couple of deer out of it before you have to sharpen it. So
Wow.
incredible deer, incredible steel. I've never seen anything like it. And I've got some really high end steel here. Like this is VG10 from Japan, and it doesn't hold an edge like that 1850 seat spring steel. So it's just
That's some U.S. steel.
What's that?
I said that's probably U.S. steel back when we were huge in the steel industry back in those days.
Well, yeah, 1850s. So I have no idea. It's just mystery steel, but what is composed of? But man, it's good stuff. It's just incredible. But yeah, and that, and I forgot to show you back in the shop. I'm also working on Christmas presents and what I'm doing this year for people is I'm making a tiger stripe maple
Looked like a paddle to me.
That's going to be a spatula for cast iron pans. And so I'm making several of those. These are going to be pan scrapers to get the food stuck in the bottom. And so I got several of those going. I've got some more wood around. I'm going to make a bunch of those. And I make all my Christmas presents every year by hand and give those away. And so anyway, enough about me. I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing and why I haven't been on YouTube. And I miss everybody, but I got to try to get all this stuff done by Christmas. So
yeah, well, I think most of us will understand that. Hey, Peter Carroll, you have a good night, brother.
Bye, Peter.
Tootaroo, Peter.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Doesn't it sound weird when you say bye to your Peter?
Good night, Peter.
Bye, everyone. See you all later.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh man.
Have a good one, man. Well, guys, I think it's about time to end this stream.
Oh.
I appreciate
Then I don't have to feel bad about skipping out.
Huh?
Then I don't have to feel bad about skipping out early. I stuck it out.
Yeah, you stuck it out.
Thanks, Rodney.
You're welcome, brother.
Yeah.
You're welcome here anytime you want to come on, Paul. Anytime you get a chance. I know
okay, Mr. Bell. Thank you.
I know you usually work on Saturdays, but you just let me know, when you're not working, and you're more than welcome to come on here.
Mr. Rodney, we're still staring at knives.
Yeah, we are. Oh,
yeah, did you know that?
Well, like I told Baduga, I'm spacing right now, so thanks, Dan, for pointing that out. Embarrassing me. See the red face?
I'm sorry, man.
Here. There. How do you like that?
I'm done. I'm gone. I just realized I have to go somewhere. Brent, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, it's Brent in the house. Brent Nunley.
Yes, sir.
How you doing? But anyway, guys, I do need to end this stream. I got some cleaning up to do and chores to do, and
you weren't trying to make it an all-day thing?
I can't do it. I love doing live streaming, but I can't do ice spike type all day things. So, but anyway, thank you all for being here on the panel, and I do appreciate it. Dan, thank you. Paul,
sir.
Thank you.
Les,
thank you for having me and Rodney.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
have a great day, guys.
You too. Everybody in the chat.
Rodney.
Hey, Les, have a good one, brother.
Yep, I got about 15 hours of grinding ahead of me the next couple of days, so I got to get at it.
All right, brother. You have a good one.
Later.
Everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. I do appreciate you taking your time out of your busy days to come and watch my live streams where we talk about nonsense and no sense. And gee, I wished I had some sense. But anyway, thank you all. Hope you all have a great weekend. Remember, today is Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. Let us remember those that lost their life that day back in 1941. Say a prayer for the servicemen and women that are deployed today. Pray that they come home safely. And you all have a great weekend. This is Rodney, and I'm out of here.